David Lynch.
David Lynch. No, Joe Lynch. You crazy.
Joe Mama? Yeah. Or David Mama.
Who's David's mama? Mama.
Ooh.
Oh, I did not. Oh, hi. Hi.
By Jack and Gracie.
Jack.
Both of them?
Jack and Gracie?
Yeah.
I don't
See
even
that?
know. I don't see anything.
Under cinematography, above music. Edited by Jack and Gracie.
Oh, edited by.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy. Is that funny?
Jack
Was that
and
amusing?
Gracie.
Was that amusing to
Both
you?
of them.
What? All of them?
No, just the two of them.
No, well, maybe
N is somebody? Nicolas Cage, perhaps?
that would be fan-fucking-tastic. That'd be amazing. I would like that. That would be a dream come true. Hello, weirdos, and welcome to another succulent episode of
Tangents of
Horror. What?
I thought we were doing sa.
I'm Brandon.
And I'm Sovin.
Why do you always confuse me before we
Sovin.
Like, are you okay?
Sovin.
Are you okay?
Put me in the Sovin. I'm ready to get cooked.
Yeah.
350.
I'm speechless. I have no idea what's going on.
Succulent, stupendous.
Stupendously soup.
Superior to some, S-U-M, of our...
Max Swansons.
We're doing suck, because we're doing...
Why does that have to be sa? That's not a sa. It's
right,
not a. It's a su.
Oh, you're right.
Sulia.
Okay, let's try this again.
Suio. I don't. Sulia.
What are you trying to say? Any Sue word?
Obviously, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Soup?
It's a song. You don't know that song? Sulia. I'm butchering it.
Keep going.
That's all I know from that
All right,
one.
No, I
It's
don't.
Phil Collins. Lion King. Have you seen? No, that might be Elton John. Oh wait, no, sorry. He did the Tarzan movie.
Okay.
And I can't remember what the song is from.
Sue. Yeah, for sure,
All right.
dude.
Well, speaking of Sue, today we are reviewing another horror movie
right. As
called
we do.
Suitable Flesh.
Suitable flesh.
And this is a movie that came out in 2023.
And it shouldn't have.
No, it shouldn't have.
Not
it
in 2023. It should have been 2003.
It should have been the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The golden age.
It went right to streaming.
Yeah.
Small little...
Shudder picked them up.
Yeah, it just came out on Shudder. If you have Shudder, you should watch it.
Yeah.
And then come back and listen to this review. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It is a... what is the word I'm looking for? It is a spiritual... Successor. Yes, thank you.
To our boy H.P.
No.
He's
close.
He's a P. Price.
H.P. Lovecraft.
He's
but no, it's a spiritual successor to a movie that we've already done.
Oh?
Reanimator.
Reanimator.
Yes. And another movie called From Beyond.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Which were both by...
Cares, dude.
Okay.
Who really cares?
But yeah, all three are H.P. Lovecraft
Inspired?
films. Well...
Is it inspired by the same H.P.? The thing on the doorstep?
Well, yeah, they're based on like stories and books from him.
Well,
I guess stories, because all of his stuff was like short stories and shit.
Why not mention Gremlins, dude?
Gremlins isn't an H.P. Lovecraft story. What are you... What?
No way it is.
Stuart Gordon.
That was the guy who did...
Brian Yesna. That was Reanimator.
Oh, okay.
That was good shit. So good.
Stuart Little.
Stuart Little? That's crazy. But yes, that is Reanimator, and that's
a movie we did 3 years ago.
So long ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is kind of like a sequel to that. It's supposed to take place in the same universe, and to the... to connect the movies, he wanted Barbara Crampton's character to be the same nurse.
Cool.
From Beyond, but they wouldn't let her because apparently there was a rights issue, which is weird because it's just a name.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
They could have made it... Oh, that makes so much sense. Because the damn security guard in the opening scene reminded me of the Reanimator's security guard.
Yeah,
Well,
it had the feel.
Yeah.
Had the feel. It was very close. It had the feel, but it didn't hit a home run in that aspect. Like,
hey, I just saw a portly black security guard, and that's all my observation is past that point.
All right, directed by Joe Lynch with a screenplay by Dennis Paoli, based on the story The Thing on the Doorstep.
Right.
Hopefully it's not a flaming dog poo-poo.
Oh.
You ever happen that
No,
happen to you?
actually.
Don't stomp it out. Don't put it out with your boots, Tad.
Because you get poo on your boot.
It's that poop again.
And that doesn't work for us because we wear socks inside the house.
And
it's
you
not
called
like we're
the
putting
shit
on
poop. I mean,
shoes.
you're still going to get poo on something.
But it sucks if it's on my sock.
Well,
I don't
yeah.
think my first thing would be to stomp on it to be H.
Well, if it's on fire,
I'd kick it.
you would just kick it?
Sure.
If there was something on fire on your step, you'd
If I
just
saw it
fucking
was a
boot it?
bag, I don't know how they light it. Are they lighting up the fecal?
Well, usually they put the poo in a paper bag and then light the bag on fire.
I see. Okay. Oh.
Oh, man, you missed out.
Yeah.
I bet you never went cow tipping either.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
No way you...
I think that's
Did
a
you do
myth.
Poop? Did you do poop?
No, I
lights?
didn't do the poop thing.
Okay.
It's from Billy Madison.
Okay. They made it first?
Well, they didn't make it, but that's where I knew of it.
Yeah.
I never knew anyone that did it.
I'm sure those kids
I'm kind
in
of
the
curious. If
80s,
anyone's done it, let us know.
They
I'm
didn't
curious.
have TV. Well, no, they did.
We did Nicky Nicky Nine Door.
Yeah,
I think we've
always.
been over that. This was actually produced by Barbara Crampton as well, who, if you don't remember, she was in Reanimator
Yeah.
and From Beyond, but we haven't watched that yet. Also starring in this is Heather Graham, legendary.
Yeah.
Judah Lewis, Bruce Davison, Jonathan Skaich.
Skaich.
I think I got that
Yeah.
right. And like we said, Barbara Crampton with cinematography by David Matthews, not to be confused with Dave Matthews.
a part of the Dave Matthews Band.
Yes, thank you. You're good.
Edited by Will and Grace.
Jack and Gracie. Come on.
It's Jack and Gracie. Don't try to trick them like it's two people.
Music by Steve Moore, and we want more of that.
Yeah, more music,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Do you know
Box
what
office, 22,000.
You know the budget at all?
I don't. I
Okay.
couldn't find it.
Shit.
It was probably a decent
Yeah.
little chunk of money.
A couple hundreds. A couple hundies.
But yeah, 22,000 at the box office. But like we said, it had a limited run.
Yeah.
Limited.
Poor guys.
You probably didn't even see it
Yeah.
in theaters,
2023 release.
right? I thought it came out this year when it came out
Yeah.
on.
Well, and
Shudder.
Shudder debuted it this year, it looks like.
Well, yeah, but they bought the distribution rights right away
I see.
before its premiere, and they just put it out like January
Yeah.
26th, 2024.
Do you see that last sentence in the release? It is scheduled.
It is scheduled to be released on limited edition VHS.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah, they I don't know if it's one specific company, but I do know that they do put a lot of new horror movies on VHS.
Oh,
Pretty
that's
cool.
great. We'd love to see it.
Pretty cool. And also, before we get into this movie,
Okay.
on our last episode for Ju-On the Grudge,
Right.
Bearded Villain 83 commented saying,
No, what
"Great show, guys. By any chance, can you do 3 Extremes from 2004? Keep up the good work."
Wow.
Thumbs up
Emoji.
emoji.
Yeah.
Emoticon.
No, this emoji's a company. You have to say.
Is it really?
Probably.
Oh,
Probably. I don't know if it is, but
I
probably.
thought it was like tissue for
Yeah.
a second. I think we can put 3 Extremes in the Necronama box. Thanks for the comment, Bearded Villain. If you want to leave a comment, we'll read it on the show.
Yeah. We read villains' comments.
All the time.
Villains, heroes. You choose who you want to be.
Yes. The choice is up to you.
Boom.
That's
That's cool.
right? It was so crazy.
That's like fanfare, yeah.
Epic, even.
This movie opens
Does it open? Like
your
a
eyes
present?
to the world around you, in my opinion.
Do you remember how it opened? Because
Does it-
something opens. Like, it does literally open.
Big zip.
Big zipper.
Big zipper. Guys, you've looked up at the stars and heard of the Big Dipper. Now let us show you.
The big zipper.
There's an unrecognizable corpse that we don't see. But
Yeah,
that's
because it's a POV shot from inside the body bag.
Yeah.
And it's just Barbara Crampton's character and another coroner.
This fucking... His whole character trait is creepy coroner. And that's all he is for the whole movie. Thankfully, we only know him in the opening and the end.
Yes. But the way they're talking about whatever they're looking at, they're like, oh, it doesn't even look human. What the hell's happened? Like, this is nasty.
Yeah.
And then it goes out to the psych ward, which it shows as in Arkham, Massachusetts.
Arkham City?
Well, this is where the inspiration for Arkham City or Arkham Asylum came from.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, Arkham is a H.P Lovecraft thing.
Oh, that's nice.
That's crazy. Well, this psych ward might have been called Arkham. I don't know if it said the name or not. Then you see Crampton's character walking down the hall, and there's some great shots here.
Yeah.
So good. And then she goes and sees Heather Graham, who's sitting in a padded room.
Yeah.
You know who Heather Graham is, right?
She's our girl.
No? You've seen the Austin Powers movies?
Oh, in terms of the actress.
Oh, yes. No, have you seen her in the padded room lately? I know you visit there quite often.
She's a good psychologist.
Spy Who Shagged Me.
Yeah, I've probably seen him, but I was too young to remember.
She was in Bowfinger.
The only thing I remember from Austin Powers is when he wakes up, he has to pee for a really long time.
Oh, examination, come, and he keeps peeing a little bit to make it stop.
Yeah. That might be it.
I thought you remembered it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good... I haven't seen the first Austin Powers in years. Yeah, I should probably revisit that. But yeah, she's in a padded cell, and she's like, did you cremate the body?
Yeah.
Is it dead? Did you shoot it in the penis?
If he does it for the third time, it's for reals, guys.
Yeah, what's going on? She's crazy.
Yeah.
She's a crazy bitch.
A lot of characters don't understand what other characters are saying.
No.
It just goes right over their head. They're like, what are you spouting?
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure the doc right away says that she's like paranoid schizophrenic right away.
And this doctor that's talking to her, this is already the female doctor?
Yes.
So it's the other psychiatrist in this movie.
Yeah, they're both,
Yeah, they're both.
Yeah, because it turns out, so right here as the opening stops, it's Heather Graham's character telling the story of what happened, which is very H.P. Lovecraft. It's usually like a survivor or like a note that someone's found or some shit.
Yeah.
So then it goes back to what's going on, and that kind of grabbed me. That was a good opening.
Yeah, very cool.
And then we see her in her therapist office. We're like, oh, shit.
She learned from the best.
Did you notice that everything was purple in this scene?
I did not.
Like her office was purple. I'm pretty sure she was wearing purple.
Oh, cool.
Very interesting.
It's the color of royalty.
Yeah. She's just talking. Is it? Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then why is it called royal blue? Is there a royal purple?
Yeah. There's definitely a royal purple. I'm pretty sure purple was like the hard blue. I think both blue and purple were the hardest fabrics to make or something. The pigments.
Okay. The pen is blue. Oh, you don't. You wouldn't even know.
Nacho Libre.
Royal blue. Liar, liar.
No, lost me.
Oh, damn it! How can I speak my language if you can't understand me?
That's Simpsons.
That was just me. That was all original.
Simpsons probably did it first.
Probably. What haven't they done? Exactly.
Shit, you're right.
And the shit they do, they just predict stuff that's coming.
Yeah.
So then they've already done that too.
Damn.
Crazy bastards. Yeah. So she's talking to her patient. He leaves, and then all of a sudden she meets crazy boy.
Crazy Craig. What's his name?
That's a good question,
okay.
Steven. That's a very good question. Let me look at my notes.
Yeah.
Asa Waite.
Oh, yeah. He had a weird fucking name.
Asa.
Why is the name Asa Akira? Oh, that's a porn star, isn't it?
Asa Akira?
I think so. That's a nice little porn actress.
Doesn't ring a bell.
All right.
Yeah, he comes barging in. He's like, please, I need your help. I was outside my body and all this shit.
You wrote a book on out-of-body experiences. That's how I know about you.
Yeah, I read book. I read a book. He's just he's crazy.
And he grabs her collar and says, I read a book. I'm smart, right? I read a book. She said, calm down. Fine, I'll
what's going on?
Give you a free sesh.
Here you go. She packs him a bowl, gives him a free sesh. He relaxes, and then his phone goes off. He's like, no, I'm not answering that. But then he does.
Yeah, and he's like, it's my dad.
Once again, I'm going to reference Austin Powers. Will Ferrell's character works for Dr. Evil, and Austin Powers has to interrogate him. But he asks him questions 3 times, and he answers.
Okay.
And he's like, And they're like, well, that was pretty easy. Why'd you answer? He's like, I have to answer a question after the third time. And that's what this was. The phone would ring. Yeah. He's like, I'm not answering it. And then she would try and calm him down. It would phone. Oh, I'm no, he's trying to get me. It rings again. Okay. And then, of course, he gets, what we find out is...
body snatched.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, no, kind of body swapped.
Yeah. Which is one of my favorite tags. And I'll just leave it at that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say something about witches. Because you're like, witches are hot.
And I would love to body swap with one for a day.
And then you could do potions and spells.
Potions. I could ride
witchcraft.
on a broom. Sounds great.
Broom?
Yeah.
Oh, flying broom.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I wonder where that came from.
That's a good point. Were they like just housewives and they would sweep and then at night they would fly around?
Well, the original witches were always just like normal people.
Were they?
Yeah,
well,
that just knew about medicine, basically.
Right. And then they would burn them.
Well, yeah, because they'd be like, that's crazy magic.
Yeah.
You healed me.
Yeah, how dare you?
Let's kill it. All right, sorry, yes. So he's going crazy. He all of a sudden has a spasm.
Yeah.
And then he seems fine all of a sudden.
Well, his mood changes.
Well, yeah, like
it's almost
just
like
completely.
We're talking to a different guy.
And this different guy fucking hates the modern world.
But loves Donald J. Trump because one of his opening moves is to just grab her crotch. And she goes, excuse me.
That seems to be his move a few times through the movie.
Yeah.
Just,
to both
hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Yeah. But she doesn't see, she's like, excuse me.
She says, excuse me.
But she doesn't
stays.
Yeah. Like,
there's,
okay.
We kind of learn about like this allure that this entity gives you where like you almost want to give into it.
Okay. So like a trance almost?
That's what I was kind of giving this.
Okay.
Was like, okay, maybe it's the whole giving in to this spirit.
Or demon.
Whatever
it is. It doesn't really explain.
Energy. Could just be charisma.
And she can't stop thinking about this
shit.
She goes home.
Oh.
What's she do at home? Except drink a shitload of red wine.
Yeah. We learn about hubby.
Yeah, hubby humping.
Hubby humping. He's got a nice bod. Nice older. He's got like a...
Doesn't do anything for her.
Yeah.
She looks a little bored.
Yeah, very comical scenes as he's humping her.
Yeah, a little bored. I mean, like really bored. Like just kind of staring at. Like it looked like she's making their grocery list in her head for the week.
And then we get a 50 Shades of Grey sort of imagination sequence through her where she's imagining
Asa.
Old Asa.
Well, not old Asa.
Possessed Asa.
Possessed Asa. And she just loves that. She goes crazy.
Yeah, and then she goes on top.
No boobies, though.
No boobies, as you mentioned during the movie.
Not this one. Apparently, you see them later.
You see, like, areola.
Yeah. But yeah, she goes crazy when she sees Asa.
Yeah.
She likes him. She likes the demon.
Yep. Well, who doesn't?
And then she's in the car listening back to what Asa was saying to her.
Oh, right.
Because he's like, at one point, too, when they first meet, he's like, you got to come to my house and, like, help me or whatever. Right. I live at this address.
Yeah.
And, of course, we get the classic movie trope where she's just like, okay, listening back to this conversation in my head, oh, yeah, he gave me an address. Yeah. Why don't I go check up on him?
Just randomly today.
And then she does the Ju-on thing. She knocks.
Yeah.
No one answers. Checks to see if it's unlocked. She's like, oh, that's funny, and walks in.
But this could be the welfare check privilege.
She's not a welfare.
She's a social servant. It could kind of be.
Would that be allowed?
Social service.
So, like, if
you're doing a wellness
if you had a therapist or whatever,
that's probably not allowed. You have a private therapist.
Because right away, like I'm saying, like if they did that to you and everything was fine, would you just be like, "I'm fine, it's okay"?
Yeah.
No, you'd be like, "Get the fuck out of my house."
Get my gun.
Although I guess you would answer the door.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hopefully. I mean, if I'm in the shower, my therapist is in my home now. Oh, hey, just checking on you. Fuck off. She finds Dad, though.
Oh, yeah. And he's just like coughing and like wheezing and hunched over.
He's going, pills, pills, pills.
Oh, yeah, because he like this was a little jump scare because he's like, is he coughing at first or snoring? I think he's sleeping at first, and then she gets close, and he just wakes up and then starts having a fit.
An attack.
That made me jump a little bit. That was pretty good.
And we get his little medicine from his pocket.
Yeah, he has heart pills or some shit.
Throw it down his throat, immediately relieved. Might be placebo.
You never know.
That didn't hit his stomach tract.
And then she's like, yo, what's up with Asa? And he's like, that little bitch ran off days ago.
What are you talking about?
And then the dad's... I found this interesting. The dad was talking about how he beat off all the diseases and stuff.
Yeah.
And has... so do you think the demon was in him for a long period of time and that's why he survived those?
I can see that, yeah.
But at the same time, if it was a body swap, he wouldn't remember.
Well, no, because Asa at one point later on says, oh, you saw it happen. You know what happened. It was in your office that day.
I'm saying the dad should know. Like how the dad's like, oh, yeah, I've beaten all the... or is the demon in him? The demon's in him right now.
He's like the host body right now for the demon.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. So it's the demon. Is it the demon talking right now?
I think when he takes the pill, it is. And I think before that, it's not.
Because I'm just wondering if there's a reason why they bring up the fact that he's been around for so long and he beat cancer and this and that. Yeah, anyway, so they're talking, and also they look on his desk, and we get like a Necronomicon type looking book, but it's got drawings of fucking Cthulhu and shit.
Yeah.
That made my nipples hard.
Yes.
Kind of didn't go anywhere.
Well,
we didn't see no Cthulhu.
We didn't see him, but they spoke his dead language.
Did they? Was that what the...
deep speak, yeah. Cthulhu Fatagan.
Did they say that, like his name at one point?
They said Fatagan.
Okay.
Which is the second half of the chant to summon Cthulhu.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Summon that shit.
Yeah, I think that's what was going on in the basement, we learned.
Oh, maybe.
I think they're sacrificing and stuff and or gaining energy.
Oh.
Yes. Or getting cult followers, probably that.
Sorry, the demon's definitely in the father right now because he starts being a perv again.
That's right. He's like smoking and shit.
And he ends up like slicing her, yelling at her to get out and shit.
That might. I think he's having like an internal battle with the demon. Like I think he might be going in and out.
Okay.
Because that would make sense. I forget what triggers it, or if it just happens at random. But I think he's like mentally battling with this fucking guy, with this demon.
Okay. Oh, because maybe that's what started this all. Yeah. Maybe the demon thought he was the perfect, suitable flesh at this point.
Right.
Now he's going crazy, so this all starts happening.
Yeah. Or he's like dying and the connection's failing, something.
Because that would make sense why the book and shit's there. He's been in the old man for so long. He's been searching for these things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. See, I wouldn't have thought of that unless we talked about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought, okay.
Movie doesn't touch on this, though, guys. We are...
Well, that's very H.P. Lovecraft. Yes. He leaves it very open-ended and questionable at all times. So... when he slices her, too, her blood absorbs into the book.
That's right.
So I wonder if that's how she becomes the next victim?
Could be, yeah.
Because that doesn't really go anywhere either.
Yeah.
But that was cool, because it absorbs, like, right into the Cthulhu drawing.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love if this director did more H.P. Lovecraft stuff.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. He seems to get the whole vibe of it.
It just sucks, though, because there's H.P. Lovecraft like this and Reanimator, where it's kind of on a smaller scale, like people getting possessed or whatever. But then all of his other side of his universe is like universal horror, which would take a big budget to do.
I guess. I'm thinking of a way where you could do it without that, but I guess you do need the visuals.
I mean, CGI is so good these days. If you got someone that was really into it, maybe.
Just AI it. Don't have to pay anyone.
Oh, you don't wait very long, and then you can probably do that. And then Doc does some hypnosis on a Mr. Crowley, which is a little foreshadowing.
Yeah, she uses a little pen light. It says, follow this light.
Yeah, and he wants nothing to do but to hit someone. This man was very scary.
Yeah.
He's like, I just want to hit them.
No,
Please help me, doc. I just want to hit them.
And this is the first instance of, if you're going to have psychologist and psychiatrist characters, please consult an actual psychologist or psychiatrist. Go to a fucking university or college and ask students that are taking this what they would actually say in this instance. College kids will do this for free. Because, no, she kept going back to, whenever you feel the urge to punch, just clench your fist really hard and you'll lose that feeling. If you do that right now, you get more angry.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're just getting ready to punch.
And so she keeps this guy hypnotized, clenching his damn fist, getting all tense.
Literally leaves this guy because...
leaves the room because Asa's outside.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, babe, you miss me? And she's like,
you want some of this?
God. One sec. I'm with a client right now.
Just leaves him there. And I literally thought something was going to happen to the client, like just got stuck in it or some shit. Asa's saying the same story. She says he's glad he came back.
Yeah.
She's crazy.
She's just crazy.
She met his dad. She saw how crazy he was. She already knows this kid's a little loopy. And everything's good, apparently. And then, she goes in and she fixes the dude and then goes back out and Asa's gone.
Yeah.
Because I think she said she was going to go with him.
Yeah.
And then
that's right. And
he disappears.
Yeah. And then she's like, all right, take 2 Tylenol, call me in the morning.
Yeah. If it was only that easy.
And then does she go back to the fucking house?
No, she goes to her house, I think. And
and tells her husband.
She has no time for sexy time.
Yeah.
She has to make notes. And then
Her
Asa
husband's like,
is freaking out.
On the phone.
Oh, yeah, ring. Yeah, he's freaking out. And then
at like 11 at night, and like the husband overhears this, and she's like, sorry, gotta go, duty calls.
Yeah, she gets the call, and he's like, who's that? And she's like, the trouble kid that I told you about. I have to go to his house.
Yeah.
And he just kind of lets her go.
Yeah, he's like,
and I
call the
literally have
police.
written down, should the husband have stopped her? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Like your wife is now like, acting by emotion and not rationale.
Well, even if he doesn't know that, like it's a patient who's freaking out and it's at night. It's like, no, you call the cops.
Yeah.
You don't go.
You're a psychologist. You're not a social worker. Please, you can't do everything.
Like the patient could easily, the patient is dangerous, but could be dangerous enough to like kidnap her or...
You haven't diagnosed this person. You've had one free session with
she's a very bad doctor.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think she faked her medical papers. That's what I think.
Maybe.
And I think the other psychologist we meet too also did. And
you didn't like
I just don't like
Derby? I think her name was.
I don't specifically like their psychology writing. So I think it's nothing what an actual psychologist would do. They give really bad advice.
She gets to Asa's house and the dad is dying now.
Yeah.
And Asa wants him to die in order to stop it.
He's like, cut off his head. Fucking kill him, dude.
He's not my father. It took my father's life. Now it wants mine.
Yeah.
So I think it's been in the dad for a bit.
And he has a knife.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's like, it wants mine. It wants me. And then it's over. And this is when he finally says it comes in threes.
Yeah.
So like we're getting like little bits of what the fuck is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because, the 3 thing is, that is interesting. So, like, the 3 thing that he's talking about, this demon has to possess someone / switch, and then it goes back, and then he has to do it again, it goes back, and then on the final time, it seems like that...
He's tied to you, essentially.
Which is kind of interesting. Doesn't really explain that.
No.
I thought it was going to have to be the same way each time, because the way he does it to Asa, the first time was on the phone, and then the second time was a different... Basically, what happened to Asa started happening to her in the same way.
I don't think the first time was on the phone.
Well, the second time.
Yeah.
But then she gets a phone call at one point, gets swapped.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe it was a ritual like that, but then I was like, well, no, because if he's been around forever, phones haven't been around forever.
Yeah.
So I think he just has to say the words to possess you. Which is scary because on the phone, he can just possess you from anything.
Yes.
From anywhere. Father wakes up and grabs Asa and speaks that weird language and then possesses Asa for the third time. So yeah, the phone was the second. And that's it. Asa is now...
Bazinga.
We never even get the name of this demon.
What do you want to call him? Possessor.
Possesside.
Oh.
Possessed. Sulia.
Okay.
Sulio?
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu. We'll just call him Susu.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird. He never says, like, I am... I think he says he's the devil at one point, but he's just fucking around.
They ask what his OG name is, I think, at one point.
But he doesn't say anything.
And he's like, what? I've forgotten.
I go by many names or some shit like that. And then we get the possessed Asa who's talking about seeing many... Yeah, this is the demons talking now.
Yeah.
And he's saying, like, she's a doctor. He has seen many doctors, potion dealers, and priests. So, right there... Priests. It almost sounds like I've seen doctors and then the old version of doctors.
And then the old version of doctors.
Maybe he was a priest at some time.
Yeah. Before they had medicine, they had priests.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. Healers.
And yeah, this is where he says the devil. Oh, no. He just says the devil made me do it, being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. He never gives a name.
Cthulhu could be the devil, in a way. A devil.
Well, yeah. It's some sort of deity.
I hardly know it.
Oh.
Well, if he's a guy that goes by many names, different names are called nomenclatures, right? So maybe his name is Nomenclature.
Norman Susu. Susu, yeah. So then there's some weird sexy time.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought, okay, this was weird. Did he possess the doctor here when they were having sex?
Yes. This was the first possession.
See, this scared me.
Okay.
Because I thought maybe that was one way that it had to be done. So I was thinking about...
Oh, like It Follows.
The father and the kid. I was like, oh, no.
That would be insane.
Maybe that's why he's freaking out all the time. Like, but yeah, it's so weird because she gets possessed here, or fully switches.
Yeah.
And then that's the first time, and she seems to like it. And actually, this is when we realize that the bodies get switched, because I think Asa starts flipping out like normal Asa, except it's her.
Yes.
And we see that, oh, there's still a person there talking.
Yeah.
But there must be a trance thing, because she seems to like forget about this.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Because she, like, this is basically why she ends up in the mental hospital at the beginning.
Right. Yeah.
So she's really only telling the story halfway through.
Yes. Well, no, not immediately after this. So. She doesn't go.
Because at one point she gets released from the mental hospital and she goes home, and the dad's like, "Are you okay?" Did I know?
No, because she just comes home as normal, because after this whole thing, the house goes on fire.
Oh, this right. Is the whole so maybe she was just visiting her doctor friend, because she starts talking to her doctor friend at this point. Okay.
Right. I think it was after this whole incident.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
did they finish the sex, go downstairs, then have the final showdown with Papa?
What was the final showdown with Papa?
Where they end him and set the house on fire.
Sexy time, shit gets weird, first time, likes it, randomly looks at ground, shit, Asa, get back. Oh yeah, this part was weird too. When he was possessing her, at one point she looks at the ground, goes, shit, Asa, get back here, when there's no one there, and runs out of the room. I was like, does she see a ghost or something?
No, that's... so that was during the floorboard shit. She opened something up and a bunch of like shit fell on the ground and fell through the cracks. And that's when I said, oh, we're playing with some floorboard bullshit. Oh. Because later on someone finds something through the cracks.
Okay.
And so I think they're chaining up Asa, his true body, downstairs with the handcuffs we see later on. And maybe he like got free or some shit. I think that's what was going on.
Okay.
And the demon, the possessor,
was
saying, "Oh, get back here." But then, I don't know when they have sex.
Well, no, they did it already.
Okay.
Because this is when, like I said, it's her that says that. Like she's possessed.
Oh, that's right.
And runs.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, did does she see the
Yeah,
souls too? But then this is where she finds the door under the rug.
Yes.
And then door under rug, but then father comes back. Help me.
Yes. And then
Asa cuts his head off while fire starts. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, so Derby is Heather Graham's character. I was saying Derby was the other doctor.
Oh, okay. Derby's our girl.
Yeah, she finds the door under the rug, which was funny. I found that to be very Evil Dead.
Yeah.
But then, the father's like, help me. So I guess his soul's back in his body.
And she's not even like thinking this is a possessed guy. Like she's not.
Well, she's
weird.
possessed. She's the demon right now. She's Susu.
No, doesn't she try to stop Asa from cutting off the demon? No, because
no, she. This is right after the sex. So she's possessed.
But then when
oh wait, Asa cuts his head off. So okay, so maybe they switched back at one point. Here. Maybe when the father like comes back to life and says "help me," it like jumps the souls back or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, Asa cuts his head off while the fire starts. What? I think it was just a candle that was knocked over.
Yeah, that's it.
And I love the head, how it was cut off really well, and then it was still alive when Asa was holding it. It was like looking at you, and I want to say it winked, but it didn't wink. But yeah, this is when she visits at the dock.
Yes,
Doc Danny. Sorry, Derby and Danny.
Wow, bastards.
I think Danny's the first name. I think it was Doctor something else, but I first wrote down Danny. She doesn't believe it's all real,
of course,
and that it was just an affair with a patient. That killed his father.
Yeah. Circumstances.
And she's like, "Yeah, no matter what, though, it's cool that you fucked a patient. We'll get through this together." And then they hold hands, and there's a transition.
Yeah. Is this one of the?
I think this is the one where it closes, just the like, hole on the hand,
like a Looney Tunes. That's all, folks.
There was a lot of great transitions in this movie, but at the same time, there were so many random ones. It felt off.
Right. Yeah.
Like there was one. I don't know if it's happened yet. I think it was when she was hypnotizing the dude. Mm-hmm. When it goes into that part, she's having a nightmare or whatever, and she wakes up from her bed and walks out her bedroom door, and then it just switches into the office.
Yeah, that's right.
That was fucking cool.
Yeah. Just full transition, into her walking in her house, and then we get a wall across the camera. And
that's why I didn't say it, because it's coming up.
Well, there we are. So she's having a nightmare.
It was fantastic. But yeah, because she goes home, and the cops are there.
Right.
And they seem so nonchalant. They're just like, yeah, so where were you last night? Oh, okay, they told me this happened. Is that true? It's like, you wouldn't say what the other person said. Said his father's been missing a while. Is that true? Yeah. Wouldn't you just ask, do you know about the father?
Yeah, you're giving her, oh yeah, I saw him last night. You're coming with us.
Horrible cops. And they're just like, all right, yeah, that sounds good. Have a nice day.
Hey, here's everything we know. Does that track? Yeah. Okay, thanks.
No, I don't think they even question, like, how do you know how the fire started? Yeah. Oh, wait, no, yeah, they say Asa had told us you left before the fire started.
Yeah, sounds right.
I don't know. It's funny. They should have dug deeper. Yeah. So Ace is fine. He said his father had been missing several days, and she comes clean to her husband here.
Right. Oh, right here. Yeah.
I did not see that happen.
I know, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and he responds
about how you expect. I don't want to see you right now.
Yep.
I
Peace
can't
out.
look at you.
Rude. Her.
Yeah.
And we hear more narrative here, and she's talking about the story and should have come back to me. Oh yeah, she's talking to Danny again. There was a lot of these weird, back to the
therapist
them
office.
In the back in the padded cell.
Oh, that's right.
Because you just randomly hear, you should have come back to me. She's like, no, I didn't want to bother you or some shit. And you're like, wait, what's going on? And then we see Asa at the office where he eats the kitty.
What?
You don't remember that?
Oh.
The pussy cat.
I was getting like Ju-on flashes. I'm like, of a kitty getting grabbed. I'm like, I guess. Okay.
Well, I guess though they're related in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meow.
And then boom, it's the dad.
Yeah.
This is the dream she's having.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Which I kind of thought it was a dream, or Asa was like planning to kill her, but I assumed that didn't make sense because she sits on the open window when they start having sex.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that's not very safe.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's a demon and you're being dangerous, but and then she like closes her eyes and like climaxes and opens it, and it's the dad there.
Yeah.
And then she does fall out the window, and she wakes up, and that's when she bolts it out the door, and it's the
and there's cats
office
everywhere in her bedroom.
No, now you're thinking of Juan.
Oh shit!
With the stuffed cats, the stuffed pussies.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Got you hungry.
Yeah. Then we see Asa in the basement, handcuffed.
What a shame.
And he calls Derby, and much like an earlier scene, possesses her. This is what made me think it was connected. He possesses her over the phone here.
Yeah.
And it's cool that he...
Derby? Oh, Derby. Yes. Yeah. Okay, yes. It's just been so long since we said her name. I keep forgetting what it is.
Yes, Heather Graham's character.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they switch bodies here, and he gets excited.
Yes.
Even though...
he's in a woman's body for like the first time.
Well, the second, he already switched during sex.
I guess.
Which was interesting to me. I guess so much was going on.
Yeah, it's just stimulation.
And it's kind of funny at first because one of the first things the demon says is, "What's that smell?" Oh, and then here, this is actually very H.P. Lovecraft. We see that weird body on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like melted in some weird...
through Asa's POV, locked in the basement. Yeah, just looks over to the basement, sees a mass of gore, viscera. It's moving around, right?
It looked like it, but I don't know if it was.
And then, was there something behind it?
There was like this is where the shrines were and stuff on the wall, and I think there was a
pentagram.
Was the pentagram around them or on the wall? I can't remember.
Could have been on the wall.
But it was your basic like chamber.
We're trying to summon something.
Yeah. But the body. It almost looked like something from a sci-fi movie, like you zap an alien and it's just like a gooey mound. It did not look like a human. I really was hoping that was gonna.
I know, do something.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have it written down. What was on? It was like a demon octopus thing. It was like an eyeball with the starfish around it, which was weird because he looks at it and goes octopus or something, and I'm like, that's very clearly a starfish. But
I wonder if that's another Cthulhu guy.
Oh, probably.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm thinking of a Skyrim character, but it's based off of.
Well, there's also a biblical thing like that. I'm pretty sure it's like a big eye. But instead of I think it's in the shape of a star, but it's 5 wings or some shit.
Oh, seraphim. Seraphim.
It's another Susulia.
Do not fear us.
I will fear what I want.
We come in peace. That's what they said in the Bible. Thank you.
Everything says that.
No, the angels, because they look so scary.
I thought angels were pretty.
Some of them.
Lies.
They just look like humans to not freak us out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then they find, Asa finds the father's pill on the ground.
Yeah, and then looks up, and he's like, oh, yeah, these fell through the cracks in that first scene.
That's crazy. Okay.
And then he looks in the camera, and he says, you guys remember when that happened?
So I guess maybe does that tell her where she is?
Yes.
Okay.
And you use the pronoun her. Why, Brandon?
Because it's Heather Graham in there.
Heather Graham is in Asa's body.
Just reminding you.
This whole time, guys.
This is probably all confusing sounding. So many names.
This was the neatest little twist-ish.
What?
Not really a twist, but like reveal that it was her in Asa's body. And because she had to go somewhere, her consciousness had to go somewhere once the demon took control of her body. So now we're seeing her POV in Asa's body.
Well, I like that too because it's like the demon could possess your body and you could still be in it, but then who's in the other body at that point? So I like that if it switches, it just answers the question of
And even
There
at
you
one
go.
point, the characters ask, "Where the fuck's Ace's consciousness?" Then he's like, "You don't want to be there."
Yeah, because I think it's just in hell at that point.
Yeah, it's just hanging.
Oh, because it would have been in the dad,
Yes.
and the dad's dead.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah.
It's all coming together.
It's all
It's
coming
all
up
coming
Millhouse.
together. Yeah, so Demon Octopus
Yeah.
finds the pill on the ground, so calls Dr. Danny for help.
Mhm.
And Demon Derby enjoys a drink as husband comes home,
Mhm.
and they get into the sexy time again with the knife.
And a little belt.
Wraps up his neck.
Yeah,
Nice.
and he's loving it.
He's all for it.
Yeah,
And then the camera starts turning and turning
oh god, yeah, these nauseous
turning.
camera turns.
and turning, and I started puking
Yeah,
and puking.
yeah. The screen.
Yeah, I
was
did not like
covered.
these.
No.
If this was in theaters, I would have been
Oh.
mad.
Yeah, I would have looked away.
No.
True fear.
If it was a movie about feeling that way,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay
Don't
for
do
that.
it during a sex scene.
No, please.
That's not cool.
Yeah,
Because
no.
now I'm going to get nauseous every
Yeah.
time I have sex. That might be not that
Yeah.
often, but it might happen.
It's true.
And now I will get nauseous.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, it just speeds up,
yeah.
and then it's Danny in basement with
Yeah.
Asa, and Asa's trying to explain to her, and then calls cops and sends them to the real Derby's house,
Yes.
which is a good call.
yeah,
But the husband seems fine, which I was wondering if they were going to possess the husband,
right. Yeah.
but I guess they didn't, even though the husband seemed a little possessed at first.
Not suitable flesh.
But he was just like, "No, I'm empty.
yeah,
I'm good,
spent.
guys. You can leave." It wasn't weird that she cut me a little. I kind of liked it.
I liked it. And then once the cops left, he's like, "Can you do that again?"
But yeah, at that point they switched back.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the demon at this point is like, "I like these boobs.
Yeah.
I don't want to stay in this body." And I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was more for the fact that the demon would want to start having babies,
oh,
because I don't know if it would be just the human.
Yeah, or some sort of demon.
Yeah.
And then he'd have 3 more suitable. I don't know why I thought he had 3 babies.
It took that long to possess a woman, though? That's crazy.
I know,
if
right?
he's been around
Yeah,
forever,
for priests and healers and
it just didn't cross their mind.
no. Eek, I don't want cooties.
I mean, come on. If you were a body jumping demon, would you
100%.
not be like,
Hey, maybe
Hey,
try
maybe,
the other
you know.
50% of the world.
I would just want to see what it'd be like to
Yeah.
have boobs?
Yeah.
And you know, the first thing, was there a scene where the demon like does
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
funny?
He just kind of caresses his old body when he gets it first.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
I don't remember it being funny though.
Yeah, no, he doesn't
It
flick
could have
any
been
beans.
funny.
No milk
Oh,
duds.
doesn't he just start like
I think he just...
doing the
On his-
jelly bean?
Does he jelly bean?
I can't remember.
I don't think he jelly beans. I remember milk dudding,
Milk
but I don't remember jelly beaning.
Is that what it's called
Yeah,
when they
that's
just push them together
Well,
like
they just
that?
push them together.
Milk dudding. That's new.
I don't know what a milk dud is.
So those little chocolate balls.
No, well, my little chocolate balls.
Oh man. Asa, now I'm all messed up. Milk duds.
That's why they call her Asa Akira. That's where she got the name. She
Fuck.
taught me that.
That's funny. But Asa ends up talking about some old patient of Danny's to prove like that she's who
yeah.
she is, and reaches out her hand, but the beast ends up coming back right when they're about to hold
Yeah.
hands again. It's going to do the little circle Looney Tunes transition.
Oh yeah,
And yeah, the demon's like fucking being all smooth and shit and pulling out the key from like right up near the top
Yeah.
of the pole and stuff.
to unhook the handcuffs to the pole.
And the doctor seems so like clueless as to anything, like not.
And this whole sequence of her, it's like pulling teeth, because it's like the same scene 5 times where it's like, one character, I'm introducing a concept to you. The other character, I don't believe you. And then that happens 4 times. until something is about to break through, and then it changes the situation.
Or someone dies or gets possessed, and they're like, all right, I guess it's real.
So now the demon's in Asa's body and being like super chauve and mauve and makes a move.
And she's like, oh yeah, he does the move again.
Oh yeah, he does the
and yeah,
the Michael Jackson.
Danny's like, oh hell no, and she just leaves.
Yeah.
And we find out the husband's a secret smoker because that's how we know where the demon is. He always lights up a smoke in whatever body he is in.
And he always has weed on him.
I think, no, he's rolling cigarettes.
Is it cigarettes?
I think it is, yeah.
He's always got a little tobacco.
Because he's old school.
Yeah, wow.
He's old-fashioned. That's right.
Yeah, do you think he's tried weed?
I would hope so. I would hope he's tried everything.
Yeah.
Like, this demon needs to be talked to.
Yeah.
If he hasn't enjoyed all the everything.
I bet he can take DMT right now and see Cthulhu.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, maybe demons have some sort of rules against stuff like that. Maybe Cthulhu
what do you think
will be...
DMT stands for? Demon time.
Demon time. This is demon time. Bam, 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 bam. Demon. That's right. That's actually demon. That's the real song.
That's the real song to Demon Time. That's what happens when you take DMT. That jingle starts playing.
But yeah, it's funny because the husband's smoking, and of course it's Heather Graham in her body now, and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing? You were smoking. It's so nice not to hide it anymore." She's like, "I want you to," or he's like, "You want to fuck again? Like do this?" And he shows all the cuts, and she's like, "Get the fuck out."
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't want him to get possessed, but also I don't think she wants him the more I did six the time because she wants the Asa's body.
She knows what she likes.
She does. Once you've had Asa, you never go back.
He smokes bacca.
Tobacco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now it's back to the office, and we get more narration because she's starting to write a goodbye note, so it's like saying what she's going to do and all that.
She doesn't want the third to happen.
Yeah, no one wants a third time.
Because then it's forever.
And it's too much.
Yeah.
I can't do 3 times.
No.
It's too much.
Too
but
much
Asa shows up again.
Oh, shit.
And he's like, you're not doing shit, bitch. What?
I'm trying to think of what conflict happens here.
He shows up. Why do I have who is it? Doesn't quite remember. Swore they were a man. Oh, this is when she asks like who he originally was or what it was, and he's like, I don't quite remember. I swore I was a man at one point.
Okay.
But even that could not be true or some shit, and. Because he also brings that into the point of he likes being in a man's bodies, and so he assumes he was some sort of man at some point.
That's right.
And then he's like, but not so sure now because I like found your body, and I was like, wow, this is But she doesn't jump. You can live if you kill me. He gives her like the ultimatum. He's like, if you can kill him, which is funny because we find out it's not easy to kill whatever body this thing is in, which is actually really sad when it fucking happens. The knife's on the table. She grabs it.
The deal, if you can kill me,
you live.
Yeah, you live, yes.
No shit.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I'm not saying that to you, but in the context of the movie, it's like,
Yeah, that was always an option, honey.
Yeah, like...
We've been trying.
But yeah, he puts the knife down and she grabs it, and this is where the foreshadowing comes back. Do you remember? Because you said it. What happened?
True.
What was the foreshadowing? You don't remember.
Foreshadowing happens.
It already happened. This is when it comes back. What does she do with the knife?
The knife, she puts it...
She's hypnotizing him.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's right. A little light is reflecting on her knife.
Mind blown.
And she's... flashing in this boy's eyes as he's giving his evil villain speech.
That's crazy.
It's real sleepy.
Yeah, and she's like, yeah, you want to fall asleep. Aren't your eyes getting heavy? And then she stabs him in the fucking forehead.
Yeah, or like overhead.
Yeah.
Stab, very cool.
Oh, is it right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Top of the head.
And it's just
he's fine.
So well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they end up wrestling a little bit because, like we said, this is where we find out, that shit doesn't die easily.
Yeah.
And then she pushes him out the window.
Yeah.
That was a great scene. There must have been some money in this.
Yeah.
because they just showed it.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
it didn't look real.
Yeah.
But it looked like funny,
Practical.
real enough.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it was practical. Just the way it splattered almost looked like a video game.
The splat, yeah.
The fall was cool.
Yeah, it was good.
It was slow. Like, it was such slow motion. There was a couple scenes, like, even some of the sex scenes were like, all right, unless you're changing position, can we get on with it? Yeah. And then it does the spin, you're like, oh, I didn't mean that.
Yeah, you're trying to skip through. Imagine during the movie when you hover over the kind of the time bar, there's the little like chapters that you can put in the time, and it says like doggy, missionary, money shot.
Well, in porn they do that now.
Oh, do they?
In some sites,
they should.
I think someone. Yeah, I've
heard.
That.
My friend told me.
Yeah. But they're never put in the right place.
Oh, what a shame.
They're always off by a little.
I would do that volunteer work.
Yeah, just editing.
Well, I'd get paid. I want to get paid
chapters.
For it. Yeah, just putting accurate chapters. Guys, hire me.
That'd probably pay well.
Probably.
And maybe you would just get free porn.
Yeah.
Right?
Thank goodness.
But yeah, he's still alive. So Heather Graham runs downstairs.
Yes.
You remember what she does here? Because this was pretty funny. Runs the fucker over like,
oh yeah, I don't know, that's right. She gets
8 or 9 times.
Yes. Forward, back.
Until they're like up against the wall and then fucking smashes them again.
Oh yeah, and there's a great little... we just see like the driver's seat and the passenger seat, and in the middle console is the fucking rear view camera when you're reversing.
Oh my god, that was so good.
You were just seeing...
That was fucking hilarious.
Her go forward and then back. And
yeah, cause she'll stop and then the eyes open. He like moves, she fucking does it again. And I didn't even notice the backup can until you pointed it out. And that was so good. I don't think I've ever seen a movie incorporate that yet.
Yeah, so hey, suitable flesh at first.
Fucking amazing. And then opens eyes again. So she starts stabbing the crap out of him. Just fucking going to town, but of course that's where the cops show up, and
she's in
we go back
ward.
into the narrative, and we're back in the psych ward, which makes sense.
Understand why she's there and what the unrecognizable body was.
And one other thing,
what
we get a little coroner trope here that we've talked about a few times.
He loves to eat,
right? What did I tell you?
Yeah.
In almost all horror movies, if there are people in a morgue, one of them will be eating a sandwich.
Yeah, specifically a sandwich.
It's usually, I swear, it's usually a sandwich.
Same thing in Gremlins.
Yeah, and then the body starts to twitch again.
Oh.
The eyes open, it starts to speak. And it's the crazy speech.
Yeah.
And it takes over Derby again. And poor Derby gets put into this shitty corpse. This was actually almost hard to watch.
Yeah.
Like, this actually got sad. Like, this corpse is fucking mangled, and now she's in it,
just in
feeling
pain.
all of it. And I guess part of the demon's powers is still in it because she still won't die.
Right.
Oh, man. It looked nasty.
Well, I guess because it's the third time now, so it's forever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, no, they switch. Oh, no, he starts switching with the other doctor at one point, I think. Yeah, so then Demon Derby chats with Danny.
Damn it, Danny.
Too many D's. Demon Derby chats with Danny. So the two people that were talking at the beginning, and grabs her kitty again.
Yeah.
And Danny connects the dots finally.
Don't they make out here?
He might have made out with her.
Yeah. There's like...
But yeah, he's, holding her in place. Because and this is when she finally says, oh, okay, it is all true.
Thank you for telling me for the 8th time.
Do you remember why? She just connects this to the way Asa was acting in the basement. So grabs basically the pussy grab.
She's like, I read
you're only the second person to do this. It must be a demon.
That's the more cringe psychologist shit.
I think that's the funniness of the movie.
In the client notes that I read about your session with Asa, you said that he got weirdly sexual.
Yeah, I thought that was fucking hilarious. And then she leaves. Oh no, she's like, "What's my name?" And this is when
covers her name badge.
And this is when Demon Heather Graham is like, "Oh yeah, what? Who?
Don't be stupid, idiot."
Yeah, fuck you. What are you talking about?
I won't tell you.
So she runs out and leaves the 2 guards with the demon.
Yeah,
and she tries to save Derby.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah, or to.
Well,
Right.
She's with the body.
And why didn't she connect that they swap bodies? Because she went to Derby.
I think she did.
Didn't believe it was.
Oh, did she not believe it again?
No, until they did their fucking secret handshake.
Oh, right.
Now, by the way, they've been doing a secret handshake throughout the movie. They did it like 3-4 times.
She runs back to the padded cell and gets attacked.
Yeah.
I love the demon's just like, damn padded cell.
Yeah.
And then one of the guards dropped a gun, I think. And then there's another switch.
And we have a classic. I don't know who to shoot.
Yeah, the doctor's, he switches with the doctor, switched again, and then shoots the guard and is out of bullets. Yeah, this was all very...
I called the bullets, by the way.
You did? You're like, are the bullets going to run out?
Because it was a revolver, and she shot 6 times.
Always a fucking revolver.
I got to give
12 bullets.
No, 6. This one did
Was
6.
it fully 6?
This
nice.
one did 6. I'll give the movie credit.
And then so Danny just attacks, and it slow pans out with the staff intervening.
Yeah.
And then we hear Dr. Danny talking to the husband of Derby, saying Derby is dead. And this part was weird. This almost made me think that the demon is still in her body, because I even pointed out to her, says, we were more than sisters, we were friends. So were they biological sisters? I never got that.
I don't think so.
So wouldn't it have been, we were more than friends, we were sisters?
I think sisters was like, what's
it would only make sense if they were biological sisters.
I know, right? Why would they?
So I think the demon was still in this doctor.
Man. Yeah, it's just confusing. I can't say anything definitively. I really have no idea.
Oh, wait, no, it answers it, because then we see the doctor in her office trying out a vape, because she's smoking a vape through the whole movie.
Yeah.
They could have played more open-ended. Because the last scene, you're like, oh, is it the demon and the doctor because of that small thing? And it's almost like the director was like, no one's going to follow that. So literally the next scene, we see her smoking the vape going, starts rolling the cigarettes.
Yeah.
And then looks directly at the camera as it does the fucking spinny thing again.
Oh, yeah. Just to make you vomit for the very last time.
Just in case we didn't get you last time. And then I mean, this one's kind of a cool transition because it goes back into the padded cell where the doctor actually is stuck in the other body. Yeah. And, but yeah, it just keeps spinning. Like I literally wrote down, please stop.
Yeah.
And the end.
Yeah, it went on for way too long.
And the credits start rolling. Yeah. And there's this like random, I forget it. I think it was like a country-ish song or like acoustic-y.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I can't remember any of the words except one line that I wrote down was like, I need you like a donut needs a hole.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's so just like writing a song and like looking around, be like, a donut. What does a donut need? Needs a hole.
What's a computer need? A keyboard.
I thought that was funny.
And that's
it.
Suitable flesh.
The demon is now in a Dr. Danny's body.
Who has a hole.
Sequel? I don't know.
Sequel.
Seek
donut holes.
I will seek donut holes.
Good.
Because then I will eat the donut.
That's right.
I love donuts.
Wow.
Well, the donuts I got today don't have holes.
So they're pastries.
Oh.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Is that a thing? Is that an argument?
No.
Like, is cake bread?
Is cake bread, guys?
Are hot dogs sandwiches?
Yeah, are sandwiches hot dogs?
Right? Where does it end, people?
If I put ham in a sandwich, is it a hot dog?
Why would... What?
Because they're both hot dog and pork.
You don't know what hot dogs are.
I seen the How It's Made episode.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I don't want to know.
Okay.
I'm sure I've seen it too.
Meat tubes.
I like me a good meat tube.
Hey.
Gotta love them meat tubes. That was Suitable Flesh. We watched it, just talked about it. I think it's time to review it.
Guys, you gotta talk to... If you're making a character, talk to someone who actually plays that character in real life. The occupation your character is going to be. Just learn a little.
I do partially agree, but I think that was kind of like the joke of the movie.
I don't know, having a joke in your movie about poor writing is much of a joke.
Well, I'm sure that maybe the doctors in the H.P. Lovecraft story were stupid too.
They can be stupid. They just have to be good doctors.
Okay.
If you're saying they're a doctor, I'm assuming they went to school and are pretty good at it.
See, you're assuming though. You're
Well,
assuming.
Show me a Photoshop diploma on the wall and then I'm fine. If you made it on purpose, I'm so fine with it. But if it's out of negligence, Joe Lynch, I'll kill you.
I mean, you remember the doctor from Reanimator. He was pretty fucking crazy.
But he was a good doctor. He invented.
Okay, yeah.
He invented life and reanimating life, and he was passionate about his work.
Mm-hmm.
These people were not passionate about being psychologists. She was passionate about getting her tang on.
She was in a trance.
Some people could say that this is transcoded because he wanted to be in a woman's body all along.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that. Egg IRL. That's a subreddit. If you know, you know.
I don't.
That you don't know. Yeah, this movie sucked.
Oh, wow.
I didn't much. And I think it was because of the bad writing turned me off. I like the idea a lot, and I like the world a lot, but I wish it was executed a lot differently and a lot betterly.
Okay.
Because I think there was so much time wasted with stupid fucking conversations that got nowhere. And I hate when a movie does that to me because it's actually interesting and they don't make it interesting by having stupid fucking conversations. Like
you all right?
Like 2.4, dude. Not even 2.3.
You said all that and you're still giving it like a right in the middle?
Oh, you're right.
Come on.
Yeah, I don't care.
Did you like it less than Friday the 13th?
2.1. 2.1 out of 5, I think is fair.
That less than Friday the 13th?
I think I gave Friday the 13th 2.3.
Okay.
2.1. And I think that's fair, guys. And no, because this came out in 2023.
Yeah.
We should know by now how to make a good movie and how to write well. You have a plethora of
I mean, that's opinion.
No, we do have more movies than we've ever had. It isn't an opinion.
No, I mean the writing of the movie. Your opinion of it being bad is
no, I know what good writing is. I've seen movies with good writing. This movie's not one of them, and it never will be.
Dude, you like La La Land.
What? I was thinking about that today, dude. Oh, my God. Oh, I was singing one of the songs in the car today.
Of course you were.
It was It was when she was doing.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude, you gotta see it. It's good.
It's not happening.
The least favorite part of La La Land for me is when there was no speaking. Actually, that goes to show.
So when they're singing,
no, it's just
boring.
a silent dance scene, and I don't care much for it. A lot of people like it.
With no music.
There is music, but I don't care much for it.
You just like the dancing.
No, because they're dancing and there's music.
So what do you like about the scene?
I don't like it. I said it's my least favorite scene.
Oh, least favorite.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My favorite scene is when they're tap dancing in the streets.
I love it when people do that.
It's Ryan Gosling dancing. How do you hate that?
I mean, yeah.
Our man can dance. What do you think about this film?
What do I think about this film?
Yeah, about Joe Lynch's masterpiece.
I don't know if it's his masterpiece.
What else has he made, dude?
You really want to know, eh? Wrong Turn 2, Chillerama, Knights of Badassdom.
Oh, he did Point Blank?
From 2019, the remake of a old movie.
Oh, yikes.
I think it's a remake. Yeah, remake of 2010. Oh, a 2010 film. Oh, Point Break is the movie I'm thinking of.
Oh, you're right. The one with...
Isn't it with like Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves, he's a surfer.
Okay, that is the one. Okay, yeah. He's done some TV.
Yeah.
Creep Show. Nice. I like that.
There you go.
Good director.
Okay.
4 episodes. Nice.
Love to see it.
That's a good... He's done some...
I'm sorry, scroll up. Attack of the Show? He had a segment on Attack of the Show? That was a gaming and tech channel.
I kind of remember. Yeah. It rings a bell.
G4 Tech TV, if that rings a bell.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
And then he's also done some acting, too.
Oh, good for him, dude. He was in his own fucking movie in Point Blank. He was a cameraman. Fucking director cameo.
Yeah, he was literally a cameraman. Oh, he was in Suitable Flesh. Ray the Orderly. Oh my God, he's the dude eating the sandwich. I think he's the dude eating the sandwich.
Wait, did I say that at one point?
I think you did.
Did I not say that in the intro? I'm like, what is this director cameo bullshit? Because he was the most plain fucking one-dimensional, I'm a creepy guy who doesn't care about the bodies I cut into. Fuck you, dude.
He was a guy on a chairlift in Frozen. Nice.
Damn it.
Did you watch that?
Frozen?
Or no, Frozen, or you watched the Height one, didn't you? Or I'm thinking of someone else.
148 Days. I watched that one. Hours. The one where he's stuck in a rock.
Yeah, that one's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I was, like I said at the beginning of the episode, it seemed like it was in the same universe as Reanimator, but it wasn't getting all the comedy in.
Mm.
Like I felt like the comedy fell short a little bit.
I don't think there was any.
It's like dark comedy. It we were mentioning one thing that like when the demon's going crazy, it's kind of funny. Like when he's killing people or holding the head and the head's still moving.
Okay.
Little things like that, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It was on the edge of that.
Yeah.
I wanted more.
Yeah, fair enough.
This isn't the same director, so I don't know if that's fair to say. Considering it's just a spiritual successor, it's not like he's trying to do it to a movie that he once did. But I think I just expected that.
Yeah, you should. Because
story-wise, I thought it was good. So the acting was it was decent. It wasn't like Heather Graham's best performance. I thought she did pretty well. Like you said, the doctors were a little not very doctory, but in my mind, that's just it's a story.
They could have been anything. They could have been teachers, and the story wouldn't fucking change.
Maybe
they had about the level of psychotherapy that a teacher could have.
They're probably just going off the book. Read the book.
So the story was good. Thank you, H.P. Lovecraft.
It was a great story.
We give you 5 out of 5, H.P. You're our guy.
I don't know. I enjoyed it though
because of the fucking lore.
Well, no, I liked Heather Graham in it.
She's great, dude.
It grew on me more by the end.
I like Asa's character a lot too. I think he played great. The actor.
Yes. As much as I love Barbara Crampton, her character was written a little dumb.
Yeah.
Her performance was well done. She always does a good acting job. It's like right in the middle for me because I almost think that if I watched it again, it could go either way. I might be like, no, I'm not watching this again.
I was thinking in my head
or
today,
it might be that was good.
I was thinking in my head today about what score you were going to give this. I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised this fucker gave it 4 out of 5.
I don't know if I would. No, I wouldn't go that high because it's definitely not in the same vein, in the same fucking room as Reanimator.
Okay. What does 3 out of 5 sound for you?
That's pretty close.
That's 70%.
I was thinking 3 out of 5.
That's what is that? 70%? That's up there.
It did a really good job at making it feel like you were watching something from the 80s. It did do a good job at that. The effects were good.
Yeah.
Like they did really well on like the head getting cut off, the body falling.
Yeah.
I said before there were good transitions, but at the same time it seemed like every time they had to transition, they had to make something else up.
Right.
And like I would try and think of examples, but there were so many different ones that
it's just
the ones I did like I've already told.
Yeah.
Like the Looney Tune one was kind of funny with the hand thing.
You didn't catch it, but they did do that Looney Tune one 3 times. They did.
It was just every time they held hands, wasn't it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh no. The thing when she's walking through the door, I wish they did that maybe 1 or 2 more times. But the fucking spinning thing, Jesus,
God, stop
no,
doing that.
That just hurts.
Why?
Because it went so fast too, and by fast I don't mean the transition happened quick. I mean it spun.
It spun really
and
fast.
Spun. And spun and spun and spun and spun and spun. Like it was just like, okay, go.
Yeah, like please. Yeah, I get it.
Just do the Batman thing where it spins and comes at you and then goes back.
Blah, blah, blah.
Or just don't do that.
What are you giving it?
I think a 3.
Oh, okay.
And that's being like 2.5 probably.
There we are.
I might get some hate for. I've heard people like this, and then I'm pretty sure it got pretty decent reviews everywhere else too. Reception, 84%
Are you
on Rotten
crazy?
Tomatoes. I mean, average view 6.9 out of 10. So that's about where I'm saying.
I can't watch this and say they did 84% of things correctly. I can't say that. My reputation would go down the drain. They did about 40% right.
Yeah, see, someone says tonally inconsistent. Yeah, see, I would say that because like it seemed like it was trying to be funny at times, but then it was almost just uncomfortable. But then it was like, are they trying to be funny?
No, now I even think about it more. The writing was so damn cheesy.
Maybe it was because they were trying to be like Reanimator, and they should have just done their own thing.
Yeah.
Not try to. Yeah.
I think my problem is most with the dialogue and the writing.
Yeah, some of the scenes where the dialogue, it was like, this doesn't really need to be here.
When Asa was possessed by the demon, just the worst. Just the worst. Like, it's the most fan fiction Twilight evil demon guy that's really suave and smoking a cigarette.
Well, that's just the way he looked.
No, but it was written like that, too.
Yeah.
It was written like a damn fan fiction. I've written these fan fictions. I should know. You can catch my vampire fan fictions, Team Drama.
Oh, you learn something new every day that you wish you didn't.
Suitable flesh.
All right.
An inconsistent...
Suitable flesh. That's it. That's the movie. That's the episode. Should we stick our hands in the Necronoma box?
Let's stick our meaty
claws. I
claws.
don't think we have anything coming out to go see. So why the fuck not?
Yeah. Honey Poo.
I mean,
Honey Poo 2.
Oh, I don't know when that comes out. I mean, if something comes up, we'll just put this episode later.
Yeah.
All right, you can reach in this time. Drum roll. I'm actually gonna.
Something fell out.
All right, well, that's the one you're picking. That was easy.
God chose for me.
Cthulhu.
Thank you. Cthulhu.
Thank you. Cthulhu. Uh-oh.
This is my favorite in a sense, because it's my favorite candy to get on Halloween.
Candy corn?
You got it.
What?
Thank you. Thank you, Tubi Tuesday. Thank you, Tubi Tuesday with Brad.
Yeah,
I
think it's Old Man Brad now, but yes, candy corn. Oh no, this is gonna be a Tubi original probably.
Oh.
Tubi's like, no, if you don't like the cheap shit that we've seen so far, this is gonna be the cheapest movie you've seen.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Usually they are in cheap movies. Evil Dead was the cheapest shit and it was the best. You can make a good cheap movie.
You can't compare that to anything.
Sure I can. It's a cheap movie.
Actually, you know what? Here.
Just write better, guys.
Tubi TV. I want to see what the cover looks like. We're going to... First impressions.
Oh, you have Sailor Moon up on your homepage, dude.
I didn't even know Sailor Moon was on here. That's kind of cool. That actually looks pretty cool.
Oh, there's a man in the sky. It's Voldemort.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I think this is the Harry Potter universe.
There's like a festival or
a Ferris wheel.
Yeah, what are those part of? Let's go.
Carnivals.
Carnival.
Let's go Carnival.
You got a cop. Those are always good.
Yeah.
Because they're always funny in horror movies. And then you got this main guy.
Yeah, who seems like a showman.
But with the Day of the Dead type makeup on.
Yeah.
All right. I'm digging it.
Is that a hoodlum in the back?
I think so. Yeah. 2019. All right, let's do it. All right.
Candy corn, thank you, old man. What'd you call him?
Old Man Brad or Tubi Tuesdays with Brad.
Okay.
Pretty sure. 99%.
And if you want to kiss us virtually, you can. By going to our Instagram. Instagram, is that what they're calling it now?
You can see us on there. You can kiss your phone.
Yep.
If you put it up on your computer, our faces will be like real faces.
It'll be like real faces, guys.
Real-sized faces. Yeah, follow us on there. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on YouTube, because our shit's going up there now.
Yeah.
And it smells great.
Hit us up on X Twitter, because that's what it used to be called.
X Twitter?
Yeah. Well...
Please follow us on Spotify. If you're listening and you don't follow us yet, we need to get past 80.
Yeah.
We're stuck at 79 and it's hurting my feelings.
If it was 69, we'd be fine with it.
Right? I would be good to go.
Asking 10 of you to unfollow seems a little dangerous right now.
And we don't want you to unfollow. We want you to follow us into the chaos.
Yeah.
And if you like what you hear, please tell someone.
Tell someone, please.
And that's it for now. Don't forget, you don't got one?
I was thinking about the movie we just watched. I was forgetting. Go see an actual psychologist.
They were actual.
No, they weren't.
Don't answer the phone.
Don't answer the phone.
If you say you're not going to answer the phone, don't answer the phone.
And don't be convinced after 3 things.
No.
If someone just says something to you 3 times.
Was that
a consistent thing that happened throughout the movie?
Like a 3? Because he gets called 3
times.
And he answered on the third one?
You like this movie a lot more. You should have given it a 3.
I'm just looking into it too much. I don't know if it was 3 calls. Yeah.
Aruba.
Thanks, everybody. Aruba.
Montego. Baby, why don't we go?
Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Studio.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll take it slow.
Phil Collins, Sue.
Oh, wow, you're right. Sussudio.
Sussudio.
Would you like your own Sussudio one day?
I would like a nice side of Sussudio.
Ooh, Mr. Garçon. Can I get one more Sussudio? That's what it's like in France.
Never been. French. It's late. I'm tired.
Okay.
Okay.
Good night.